The 20 cent coin from 2004 marked with the letter A is part of the common coinage of the euro, introduced in 2002 and used across many countries in the European Union. The A mint mark specifically indicates that this coin was struck at the Berlin Mint in Germany, one of several German mints responsible for producing euro coins, each identified by a different letter: A for Berlin, D for Munich, F for Stuttgart, G for Karlsruhe, and J for Hamburg. The 20-cent coin is made from Nordic gold, an alloy consisting of copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it a distinctive golden color despite containing no actual gold. It has a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, a thickness of 2.14 millimeters, and weighs 5.74 grams. One of its most recognizable features is its unique Spanish flower shape, technically a smooth edge with 7 indents, which helps visually impaired users distinguish it from other coins. The obverse, national side, of a 2004 German 20-cent coin features the Brandenburg Gate, a famous landmark in Berlin symbolizing unity and peace, along with the year 2004 and the mint mark A. Surrounding the design are 12 stars representing the European Union. The reverse, common side, designed by Luc Luix, shows the denomination, 20 cent, alongside a map of Europe, symbolizing unity among member states. In 2004, the euro had already become well established as a major global currency, and coins like this circulated widely across multiple countries, meaning a German-minted coin could easily be used in France, Spain, or Italy without restriction. In terms of value, this coin is generally worth its face value, 0.20 euros, unless it is in exceptional uncirculated condition or part of a specialized collection, as millions were minted, and it is not considered rare. However, collectors may still appreciate it for its historical context, design, and mint mark significance. Over time, coins like the 2004 A 20-cent piece have become small artifacts of early Eurozone history, reflecting the economic integration of Europe and the transition from national currencies like the Deutsche Mark to a shared monetary system, making them modest but meaningful collectibles for numismatists and enthusiasts of European history. The next top. The 20 cent coin from 2012 with the markings A and EA is part of the common circulation coinage used across countries in the Eurozone, and understanding it in full detail involves looking at its design, minting origin, composition, symbolism, and place within the broader monetary system. The 20 cent denomination is one of the mid-range coins in the euro currency system, valued at 1/5 of a euro, and is widely used in everyday transactions such as public transport, vending machines, and small retail purchases. The coin itself is made from a metal alloy known as Nordic gold, which, despite its name, contains no actual gold. Instead, it is composed primarily of copper, around 89%, along with aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving the coin its distinctive golden color, durability, and resistance to tarnishing. The shape of the 20-cent coin is particularly unique. Rather than being perfectly round, it has a Spanish flower, design with 7 indentations, which not only makes it visually recognizable, but also helps people, including the visually impaired, to distinguish it from other denominations by touch. The year 2012 stamped on the coin indicates when it was minted, and the letter A is especially significant because it identifies the mint where the coin was produced. In this case, A refers to the Berlin Mint in Germany, one of the country's official statements responsible for producing euro coins. Germany actually uses multiple mint marks, A, D, F, G, J, corresponding to different cities, and collectors often pay attention to these letters when identifying and categorizing coins. The presence of EA on the coin is less commonly discussed in everyday use, but is associated with minting or design elements that may relate to internal mint codes, engraver marks, or series identifiers depending on the specific coin variant and context. In some interpretations, it may be linked to the initials of the designer or to European administrative markings. Though such details can vary and are often of particular interest to numismatists, coin collectors. The design of the 20 cent coin is split into 2 sides: the common side, which is shared across all Eurozone countries, and the national side, which varies depending on the issuing country. The common side, designed by Belgian artist Luc Luix, features a map of Europe along with the denomination and stylized lines connecting member states, symbolizing unity and cooperation within Europe. In coins minted before 2007, the map showed only the European Union members at the time, but later designs updated the map to represent the entire European continent without borders, reflecting expansion and inclusivity. The national side of a German 20-cent coin, which would correspond with the A mint mark, typically features the Brandenburg Gate, one of Germany's most iconic landmarks, symbolizing unity and peace. This design is consistent across German 10, 20, and 50-cent coins. Around the edge of the coin, you will find stars representing the European Union, arranged in a circle, reinforcing the theme of unity among member nations. In terms of physical specifications, the 20-euro-cent coin weighs approximately 5.74 grams and has a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, making it larger than the 10-cent coin but smaller than the 50-cent coin. Its edge is smooth with the characteristic indented shape rather than having reading grooves, which again contributes to its tactile identity. From a circulation perspective, billions of these coins have been minted since the introduction of the euro in 2002, so a 2012 example is generally not rare or highly valuable in a monetary sense. It is typically worth its face value unless it has unusual errors, exceptional conditions such as being uncirculated, or specific collector demand tied to mint marks or production anomalies. For collectors, however, details like the A mint mark and any additional markings such as EA can add layers of interest, especially when assembling complete sets by year and mint location. Coin grading also plays a role in value. A coin that has been heavily circulated will show wear, scratches, and dulling of its surface, while a coin in mint condition retains sharp details and luster. In summary, the 20-euro-cent A 2012 EA coin represents a small but meaningful piece of Europe's shared currency system, combining practical everyday use with symbolic design elements that reflect cooperation, identity, and history within the Eurozone, while also offering subtle variations that make it appealing to collectors and enthusiasts who study coins in depth. The next top. The 20-euro-cent coin issued in 2020 is part of the common currency system of the euro, which is used by many countries within the Eurozone and regulated by institutions, such as the European Central Bank. The 20-cent coin itself has a standardized design on one side, known as the common side, which was created to symbolize unity among European nations. This side typically features a map of Europe, designed by Luc Luix, showing the European Union as a cohesive entity with lines connecting member states, representing cooperation and integration. The other side, called the national side, varies depending on the issuing country, meaning each Eurozone nation can design its own imagery that reflects its culture, history, or identity. For example, if the coin you are referring to is from Austria, sometimes confusion in spelling like Enta may refer to Austria. The Austrian 20-cent coin features the Belvedere Palace in Vienna, symbolizing freedom and national heritage. However, if the coin is from another country, the imagery would differ accordingly. The 20-cent coin is made of a material known as Nordic gold, which is actually not gold but a special alloy consisting mainly of copper, along with aluminum, zinc, and tin. This composition gives the coin its distinctive golden color while being durable and resistant to tarnish. The coin has a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, a weight of 5.74 grams, and a unique edge design with 7 indentations, often called the Spanish flower shape, which helps visually impaired users identify it easily. In 2020, coins were minted across various Eurozone countries in different quantities depending on economic demand, and mint marks or small symbols on the coin can indicate the specific mint facility where it was produced. The value of a 20-euro-cent coin in everyday use is straightforward. It represents 1/5 of a euro and is commonly used in daily transactions such as small purchases, vending machines, or public transport. However, collectors may find additional interest in specific versions of the coin. Factors such as limited mintage, minting errors, or coins from smaller countries like Monaco, San Marino, or Vatican City can significantly increase collectible value beyond face value. Coins from 2020 may also carry historical context, as that year was marked by the global COVID-19 pandemic, which affected minting operations and circulation patterns in some countries, potentially making certain issues less common. From a numismatic perspective, collectors often examine details like the condition of the coin, ranging from circulated to uncirculated or proof quality, as well as the clarity of the design, luster, and any imperfections. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition directly from mint sets will typically be more valuable than one that has been heavily used in circulation. Additionally, collectors may seek complete sets of euro coins from specific years or countries, making a 20-20 coin part of a broader collection goal. In terms of symbolism, euro coins represent more than just currency. They reflect the idea of a shared European identity while still preserving national uniqueness. The combination of a common European design and individualized national imagery embodies the balance between unity and diversity within the Eurozone. Even a small denomination like the 20-cent coin carries this symbolic meaning, making it both a practical object and a representation of political and economic cooperation across Europe. If you can confirm the exact country or provide a clear spelling of ENTA, I can give even more precise and detailed information about that specific 20-20 coin, including its exact design, mintage numbers, and collector value. The next top. The 20 euro cent coin from Portugal dated 2021 is part of the standard euro coinage system used across the Eurozone, and it carries both a shared European design and a distinct national side that reflects Portugal's cultural identity and historical symbolism. Like all 20-cent euro coins, it is made from Nordic gold, a durable alloy composed primarily of copper, with aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving the coin its characteristic golden color, while actually containing no real gold. The coin has a diameter of 22.25 millimeters, a thickness of about 2.14 millimeters, and features a unique Spanish flower shape, technically a smooth edge with 7 indentations, that makes it easily recognizable by touch, especially helpful for visually impaired users. On the common European side, designed by Luc Lux, the coin displays a map of Europe with a denomination, 20 euro cent, clearly indicated, symbolizing unity among European nations using the euro currency. The Portuguese national side is where the coin becomes especially interesting for collectors and historians. The design is based on one of the royal seals of King Afonso I, the first king of Portugal, dating back to the 12th century. At the center of the coin is a stylized version of this historic seal, surrounded by 7 castles and 5 shields, which are important elements taken directly from Portugal's coat of arms. The shields represent the 5 Moorish kings defeated by Afonso I, while the castles symbolize the fortified towns that helped secure Portugal's independence. Around the design, you will see the inscription Portugal, along with the year, 2021, and also the word INCM, which stands for Imprensa Nacional Casa de Muda, the official minting institution of Portugal. The engraver's initials may also be present, depending on the specific die used. The 2021 issue of the Portuguese 20-cent coin is not considered rare in general circulation, as it was produced in large quantities for everyday use. However, its value can vary slightly depending on its condition. Coins in circulated condition typically hold only face value, meaning 0.20 euros, but uncirculated coins, or those in mint sets, may have a slightly higher value for collectors. In some cases, error coins, such as those with misstrikes, off-center designs, or unusual die flaws, can be significantly more valuable, though such examples are relatively uncommon. Coin collectors often pay attention to details like luster, strike quality, and preservation when assessing value. From a broader perspective, the Portuguese euro coins, including the 20-cent piece, are admired for maintaining a consistent national design across all denominations, unlike some countries that use different designs for different values. Portugal chose 3 variations of the same royal seal theme, scaled differently for the 3 groups of coins, 1 to 5 cents, 10 to 50 cents, and 1 to 2 euros, creating a strong sense of national identity within the euro system. The 20-cent coin falls into the middle group and features the second seal design, which is more intricate than the smallest coins but less elaborate than the high-value euro coins. In terms of usage, the 20-cent coin plays an important role in everyday transactions across countries that use the euro, although in some places cash usage has declined in favor of digital payments. Still, coins like this remain essential for small purchases, vending machines, and situations where exact change is needed. In Portugal, as in other Eurozone countries, these coins circulate freely across borders, meaning a Portuguese 20-cent coin from 2021 could easily be found in countries like Spain, France, or Germany. Collectors who specialize in euro coins often seek complete year sets from each country, making the 2021 Portuguese issue part of a broader collecting goal rather than a standout rarity on its own. It may also appear in official mint sets or commemorative packaging, which can add a small premium. Over time, as coins are withdrawn from circulation or become harder to find in high grades, even common issues can gain modest collector interest. Overall, the 20 Portugal 2021 coin is a well-crafted piece that blends modern European unity with deep historical roots. Its design connects directly to Portugal's founding era, while its material and shape reflect modern minting technology and practical usability. While it may not be rare or highly valuable in monetary terms, it holds cultural, historical, and numismatic significance, making it a meaningful item for both casual holders and dedicated coin collectors.